Do you ever look at your asshole in the mirror? You ever do that? You know, sometimes, because I wouldn't recommend it just for the hell of it, because it's a horror show down there. You know what I mean? Like, even the best looking asshole still gonna be not, pleasant to look at. And but sometimes you have to do it, just to make sure everything's good down there, just in case. You never know what's happening. So every once in a while I do that, and it's not that easy, because especially in the bathroom, when the mirror is above the sink, that's a bad position, because you really gotta, you kind of gotta get naked. That helps. But you gotta face your ass to the mirror, and then, if you can't just kind of look back like that. That's not good enough, you know what I mean? Because you can't really see. So you gotta somehow get your ass level with the mirror. Very important, or else you might miss something. And then you gotta use your hands, to spread them like a criminal, kind of. You know what I mean? Maybe checking for contraband, but you gotta do it. So, it helps if you have to be in the bathroom with a mirror above the sink. Maybe you get a stool, or if you have enough room, maybe even a step ladder, maybe not, but some kind of platform you can stand on, and then you kind of got to bend down, and hopefully you're flexible, because this will help a lot. And you can actually bend down and peek through your legs at the mirror, and see your asshole in full light. You need a well-lit room is good too. Maybe even a headlamp, you know what I mean? That you can really get in there. Or better yet, if you have a room in the house with a full-length mirror that's brightly lit, that helps a lot, because then you can just stand really close to the mirror and bend down and get a good look up there. It's important, because I was having, I was like, something doesn't, and then I looked, and I'm like, oh my God. And even on a good day, it kind of looks like, you got like a dead animal trapped between your butt cheeks, and then you got the red eye in there somewhere, and you're like, you look straight into the bowels of hell is what I'm thinking. But you gotta look. You can't look away. You have to stare right into the sun, so to speak. Burn your fucking corneas. But still, you gotta do it, And then I realized, I was like, what is that? It's like this little balloonish kind of little punching bag. You know what I mean? And I couldn't really feel it, but I could see it, and it was sticking out. I just kind of wanted to take my finger and go, a little bit, just see, like, kind of bat it around. I didn't do that. And then I thought, oh no, I know what that is. That's a hemorrhoid, damn it. I have hemorrhoids? Then and then I was a little bit like, what am I, 90? But it turns out everybody has hemorrhoids, you know what I mean? So hemorrhoid, everybody has them. And even when they're not bad, you still call the hemorrhoid. It's like a venous little capsule there. It's there all the time. It's just when it fills up and swells and turns into that little punching or sometimes it's big bubbles of nastiness coming out of your hole, and it looks like some kind of mutant blob coming out of your, and it's disgusting, because I've seen pictures, and there's something you don't want to Google hemorrhoids and images. That'll ruin your day, maybe even your night. You might have night. Just don't take my word for it. It's bad, So, and I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do? But it turns out it's not that big of a deal. What you got to do is maybe eat more fiber, or you don't want to be constipated, because when you're on the toilet, it's like, when you do that, it's bad, it puts a lot more pressure on the hemorrhoid, and it kind of blows up, and then the poop and can't come out, and you're straining, and it makes it work. You don't want to do that. Also, I realize you don't want to sit on the toilet for an hour like I do, because you go in there, and it's like you're escaped from the world. They're like nothing. And you turn on the fan, and you're like, oh, it's like a spa that you shit in. It's nice and it's peaceful, and you just sit there and you scroll on the gram, or maybe you read a book or something, and next thing you know, your legs are numb and you can't get up, and you've ruined it. You've ruined your, but anyway, you don't want to do that because, you know, you're sitting on a donut basically, and your ass cheeks are falling in, and it's putting a lot of pressure on your butthole. You know what I mean? Like all that pressure is just coming down, and it's putting a lot of strain on your hemorrhoid, and then you're straining to poop, and all that just makes everything worse. So don't do that. Get off. Get in there. Drop your load. Get out. That's what you want to do. You know, it's like a mission. Like we get in, we get out, and then that's what we don't want to hang out there. That's bad. Don't do that. You know what I mean? And so that's, yeah, hemorrhoids are bad. Mine aren't that bad, but they could be bad. You don't want them. So take my word for it. Don't linger.